Hello my beautiful crafty friends. I have another album tutorial for you, finally. But first, before we get to that, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who commented and messaged me about me going full-time as an artist. The response was pretty overwhelming in such an amazing way. I have to admit that I cried multiple times. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support of my art. Oh, I'm gonna cry again. It means so much to me to know that there is so many people out there who support what I'm doing and support me following my dreams, and I encourage everyone to do the same. It's been hard so far already, but also incredible, and I know that I can do this. I have faith that I can do this, and a lot of it is just learning to believe in myself, and all of your comments are definitely helping me to do that. So yeah, okay, get it together. And thank you as well to everyone who bought me a coffee in the past couple weeks. That is much appreciated and very, very wonderful. So thank you so much for that. So a few weeks ago, I released my Jungle Babies album, and I had so many people asking for a tutorial, so I've been working feverishly to get that done for you. So it is available in my Etsy shop now, as well as the Jungle Babies paper collection, because I had a lot of people asking about that as well. So this tutorial, I used the Stamperia SeaWorld Steampunk papers instead of the Jungle Babies, but it's the exact same album design and page designs. So without further ado, let's check it out. Okay, so here is the album using the Stamperia SeaWorld Steampunk collection, as well as a few sheets from a couple other Vagabond collections by Stamperia. The album measures 11 by 9 with a 3 3/4 inch spine. Here's the back. It is a large album, as most of my big tutorials are, but as with every one of my tutorials, you can break it up and just do a couple of the page designs and make it a much smaller album, or even just make a folio out of like the interactive designs on the inside front and back cover. All right, so when you open it up, so it's quite long when you open it up. So on the inside front cover, this is magnetized and pulls down. These both go up like that, but they also open to the sides. So this album can hold 105 pictures with very minimal cropping and lots of spots for journaling. So that goes up, and then we've got a large pocket. And I just did a whole bunch of, I didn't want to waste anything, so I did a big kind of collage on the back here. But you can add a couple white photo mats to each of these pages. And then I had to have at least one cat in here, so I have a little steampunk cat down there, and you can add a couple photos here as well. It's using the expandable binding that I use in all of my tutorials, so that the pages lay nice and flat even though there's a lot going on in them. Okay, so some of the cut aparts with the sayings on them were amazing, and they all just really spoke to me. Believe in yourself, push your limits, and do whatever it takes to conquer your goals. So feeling that right now. Okay, so this opens up. Both of these also go up, and then on the sides, I just left this very plain because I wanted it to be a lot of space for photos. So there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 spots for photos on either side. So it's kind of like an alternating waterfall on each of those. Okay, and that goes back like that. That's page 1. Page 2 and 3 coordinate. So over here, I've got some of these little chipboard sea creatures that I got from the dollar store, and they're just super cute. So I've scattered a few of those throughout the album. Like, for real, look how cute that is. So yeah, and it works so well with that paper. Okay, so this opens up like that, and then again just blank for photos and journaling. And then this opens to the side, and then this opens, and then this opens, and you've got a pop-up and room for, I left this blank for photos, and you can also put photos here or a journal here. Okay, and then on the corresponding page, so this is a swing tab, and these both open up like that. And then this opens up, and again another deep pocket with a big photo mat. All of the pages are also open on the sides. You can put a huge photo mat in there. I just haven't put anything in there because I started to run out of paper. And then you open it up like this. Okay, a nice big spread here. And then here, this opens down, and we've got a waterfall here. And then you also have this area that opens to the sides. Okay, and this waterfall is one of those ones that you can do either horizontal or vertical depending on the orientation of your photos. Okay, moving on. So this one here, this lifts out to the side, and then these pull out like that. So you can do some small photos or journaling there. And that all magnetizes back like that. Close that up. And then this is a big belly band, and you could write a big story in here if you wanted to. I just left these blank so you can add a lot of photos or embellish it further if you would like to. And then it goes back into the belly band and magnetizes there. And then the whole thing opens up as well, and it's just plain one of the pattern papers there, and I just left this plain as well, so tons of spots for journaling and photos. Okay, and then over here, well, I love the journaling cards, so I used as many of them as I could. So this opens like that, but before we get there, it also opens to the side like that, and it is an accordion, so it opens all the way. So on either side, it's the same. And then I absolutely love this image, so I wanted to do something fun with it. So I made it so that each one of these little portholes open, so you can add something in there. It's a little surprise. And then this also opens up, and you've got a double pop-up. So there's like an inch of space here and here, so it pops up for photos. And then on the next page, there we go. Isn't it amazing how this is the exact same album as my Jungle Babies, but it looks so completely different because the paper has changed? It's amazing what that can do. So that opens like that, and then this goes to the side, and to the side again, and then the whole thing opens up, and another big pocket. Okay, and then on the back here I've done a squash book. So when you open it up, you grab this part and it all opens up. So there it is on the front. And it's so big. And there it is on the back. There's so much room. You could either like take a photo and cut it in half. I know a lot of people would be scared to do that, so you can put the photos here and then journal on these parts. But I'm totally okay with cutting a photo in half and gluing it on that way. But I guess it just depends on your thoughts on that. Okay, and tie that back up. Another really nice saying here, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Exactly. Whoever came up with all the little sayings in this one are fantastic. There was one more, where did it, Where did I put it? This one. You are exactly where you need to be. All of these just spoke to me. I just love them. All right, so there it is. I left the cover fairly plain. I've got one big metal embellishment as a, you know, kind of a handle to pull up, and one little Tim Holtz, I'm not quite sure what you call them, but it says the greatest creation is always going to be your life story. And then a couple chipboard pieces and a couple little gears. And yeah, so that is it. Everything is very nicely contained in there. I love the wraparound covers. So this tutorial is available in my Etsy shop now, as well as the Jungle Babies paper collection. So you can check both of those out. And again, I thank you so much for your love and your support. It's amazing to know that there are people out there who are rooting for me. So thank you. I will try to do you proud. All right, I love you all very much. I hope you're having an awesome day, and remember to look for your rainbow. Well, bye.